Breakfast once again at the hotel is chapati, curry, dal, but we also bought mango jam yesterday, so I'm very excited to have this with the chapati. We're in a CNG right now for about like a little less than an hour because we're going to the rollercoaster swamp forest today. So far, this is a fail. It's not the monsoon season, it's not wet season, it's dry season right now. So the swamp is pretty dry, and usually you like get to like, I don't know, like go in a kayak, and we're just walking. They almost wanted to go back already, so we were like, well, you guys told us it would be 2 to 3 hours, and it has been like not even half an hour. So we made them show us the watchtower now, which at first they didn't want to show us because it was too dangerous. We will try to argue with them and maybe get some of our money back, because this is just not what they told us it would be. We can't go up because it's locked. Back on the boat and very disappointed, TBH. Okay, we just argued over Google Translate and we got 1,000 back, so that's pretty good. It took us like a little.
It took us like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Man, you know, if you lie to us and like, I don't know, they said it would be 2 hours, it would be 2 hours on the boat, then we had 10 minutes on the boat and we turned around after like 30 minutes. Just like, just be honest with people and then this wouldn't have happened. Our tuk-tuk driver took us to another like tea plantation and it's very beautiful. Really beautiful. Lunch. We just had 2 more cups of tea and it was a very small place and like the kids were like involved, and this one guy ended up paying for us, so that was so nice. The cop found us again and invited us for more tea. Someone else invited us to their shop to more tea. I got these balls on the street and I think they're like Rice Krispie treats, but like not with the marshmallow but with a jaggery. So let's try them. What does it smell like? It's so hard. Pretty good. We're back eating rice, veggie curries, and dal. So out here, what they do, they also did that in Nepal. They give you anise to like chew after your meal, so you'll just take a little bit. And then I guess, I don't know if it's for your stomach or for your breath. Dessert is plain roti. We're in a CNG with all our stuff. It's a tight space. We have no space. We're taking the night bus to Barisal today. It's like 7:30 and we're supposed to get there by 5:30 a.m. So it will be a tough night. I hopefully will be able to sleep. I also want to like explain the swamp forest thing a little more. We knew that it was dry season, but when we got there, we asked them, oh, how long are we going to be on the boat? And they told us 2 to 3 hours, and then they made us pay 1,000 for the boat. And then we ended up taking the boat for 10 minutes and then we were walking around the forest for 10 minutes, and the guy told us, oh yeah, well everything looks the same, so we can go back now. The guide told us that there is a watchtower, but it's too dangerous to go there. And then after the 10 minutes walking, we were like, well, we want to keep walking. And then suddenly they were able to show us the watchtower. During wet season, like during monsoon season, it's probably gorgeous. It's probably such a cool experience. But just walking through a dry forest for 10 minutes really wasn't too exciting, I guess. Well, it's 4:30. We're having coffee. We arrived way earlier than expected. We don't really know what to do now. It is 5:10 now, and we're having roti because there's nowhere else to go. Your country. We walked towards the Airbnb, hoping to find a restaurant, but there wasn't anything, so we went back to the bus station. We're walking towards the Airbnb now. Still haven't heard back from the host. And also there is so much trash. We made it to the Airbnb. While we were waiting for the Airbnb, someone walked past us. He invited us for tea, so we had more tea. Now we made it to the Airbnb and we're just very exhausted. Also, we're here for 3 nights and apparently there's nothing to do. We came for the floating guava market, but apparently it's not the season. Surprise! Apparently November isn't the season to visit Bangladesh. I don't know. Everywhere we go, we see puppies and my heart. Come on. Babies. Get a burger, a chicken sandwich, or you can have French fries. Having some more. So this could be a very, very cute pond, right? If all the trash wasn't here, mission to get some fruit. Secured the goods on the rooftop of our Airbnb right now, and it's such a nice view. So many palm trees. We got some breakfast at the Airbnb, which was delicious, and then we also were able to do some laundry. Now we're heading towards our host's office because he invited us to grab some tea. It's also very hot. Once again, I'm sweating. Yay. We're at the harbor-ish again by the river. More tea. We're on a little boat now crossing the river. Don't know. We made it to Adams Park. We're taking a loud boat back. This goat is wearing a shirt. And he wants my banana. Having another lunch. Hello, it is Thursday today. I got really sick yesterday, like in the afternoon-ish. I don't know if I just have like a stomach bug or if I ate something and have like food poisoning or whatever. Around like 6-ish, I started throwing up. I started having diarrhea and like really watery. Whenever I took a sip of water, I had to throw up, and eventually nothing was in me anymore. I went to bed really early, and I obviously like kept waking up because I was so nauseous and I had massive, like really bad stomach cramps, and I just had like this urge to drink water, but whenever I drank water I felt like throwing up again. Now this morning I slept in pretty late and felt a little better, and then I walked around for like a little over an hour, but I couldn't do it anymore. I have this constant urge to like throw up or like poop or like I don't even know. So now I'm just laying in bed hoping that it'll be better by tomorrow, because we're taking a bus tomorrow and I really don't want to be sick on a fucking bus. I went to one of these pharmacy stalls and got antibiotics for like throwing up and diarrhea. Yeah, they just sell antibiotics here, so hopefully that will work. I feel horrible. I feel very horrible. This is one of those moments where I realize that health is everything. Also, I hate being sick while I'm traveling. I wish I was home right now, because then I probably wouldn't even have gotten sick. I know once it gets better, I will be happy that I'm traveling, but it really sucks. I hope it's not dengue fever, because I think I had a fever last night. Hopefully I'll feel better by tomorrow. It's 4:30 now. I'm having my first meal after probably breakfast yesterday. It's Friday. I haven't really vlogged today or yesterday because I was just not feeling good, like, at all. I'm back in Dhaka and I'm just out to try and find some bread. It's my last full day in Bangladesh and I'm feeling much better, but still not 100% myself. So I'm still taking it slow, just, relaxing today, planning my upcoming country, and just watching Wednesday on Netflix. I'm on the way to the airport now. I'm at the airport right now. I'm eating Oreos. I don't even like Oreos, but I have nothing else to eat because I'm still a little sick and I'm craving fries, but they don't have fries here. So I'm eating Oreos. Also, this airport sucks. The gate is like right after the security, and if you buy water in transit, you can't bring it. What the heck? Also, it's the second Advent, and not being home for Christmas is hard. Flying to Chennai, India, where I have a 7 to 8 hour layover, which I'm not excited for. I'm now in Chennai, and this airport sucks. There is like no restaurant whatsoever. Also, there's no Wi-Fi, so yay to that. And I'm here for 6 hours, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I'm very excited for the next country. I've actually already been there this year. So spoiler alert, maybe, I don't know. Finally, there's going to be beaches, and I can't wait for that. But the thing I'm most excited about right now is there's going to be more Western food options. I also can't wait to see another tourist. Usually I don't like seeing many tourists, but I just meet someone who is doing the same thing as me and who can relate to me, who I can relate to. There also was another security check to get into this terminal, and they took my tiny nail clipping scissors. I've been traveling with these for ages and no one had a problem with them until I got to India. They also had this drinking fountain, and I hope it was safe to drink because I got some water. I want to use the time and do a little Bangladesh recap. I only spent 2 weeks in Bangladesh. I would definitely go back because I think there is much more to see, especially in the south or like the west. The people, Bengali people, probably are some of the most, some of the friendliest people that I've ever met. Like, such good hospitality, and everyone was so curious about where I was from and how long I would be staying here and if I like the country and stuff like that. Probably also because they just don't get a lot, if any, tourists. Everyone just like stares at you sometimes, and they don't mean it in like a mean way or like in a bad way. They're just very curious and can't help but stare. And like sometimes we would have encounters where people would just like randomly pass us on the streets and like stand in front of us for a good 5 minutes and not say anything but just stare, not even like smile or like anything, just dead as stare. I knew this was gonna happen because I've like heard people say this was gonna happen. Yeah, so the people definitely are like one of the best things Bangladesh has to offer. And then like obviously like the nature was incredible. I saw so many beautiful tea plantations and I don't know, like the greenery with the palm trees and then some rivers, and it's just very beautiful. It is a very dirty country. Like there's a lot of trash. A lot of times like bodies of water will also have a very gross smell to them, and then you're like on the bus and you drive past these like mountains of garbage and it smells horrible sometimes. It's not like there's garbage everywhere, obviously. Like the majority is beautiful and like almost like untouched. I'm surprised that Bangladesh is so non-touristy because it's a very beautiful country. So if you're thinking about going there, I highly encourage you. The visa process is a little confusing. Like online, it doesn't really like tell you what you have to do or like what you have to pay. We ended up paying $50, like getting a visa on arrival. And apparently if you like come into the country by land, you only pay $8. I want to add that I did get food poisoning and I was sick of having chapati and curry and dal for every single breakfast, and then rice and dal and vegetable curry for every single dinner and sometimes lunch. There's like nothing else to eat, especially if you're vegan or even vegetarian.